At the moment, we are just waiting for the flam of Jeux Olympiques to arrive here. Now, at the moment, it's all around Paris.
Today they are going through the center of Paris, and tomorrow is going to be around on the peripheral. There's so much police. It's like as if we had some other function, not Olympic stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. So that was it. That was the flame, the Olympic flame. And there were two people running with it. Well, one woman was running with it and then she gave it to someone else around the corner. I already cannot wait for the actual games to finish. Because this city, it's like a construction site. Look, Look at this. This is the tribunes for the opening, okay? And then on the other side, you've got more stuff. And the city will be closed. Like a lot of spots will be completely closed off. You have to have a special pass to pass through these areas. And if you don't have it, well, you can't go in.
It's just insane. It's
Yeah.
only for 3 weeks, but I think it will be. I don't
Let's
know.
just say by the time it closes, people will be, I think a lot of people will be very happy.
Yeah.
That's it. So if you want to know my honest opinion about whether you should come here as a tourist right now or not, unless you're coming for the Olympic Games, don't come. No, seriously.
Plus, they will
Don't
charge 270 euro just for the transport.
Ah,
Normally,
yeah. Yeah,
for us it's just 86 euro, but
like
for
normal. Yeah.
for the tourists it's triple the price.
Yeah. It's just if you don't have the Olympic Games tickets, then you're pretty much going to be facing all of this construction and, you know, all of these corridors that.
And they will also block off some metro stations.
Oh yeah, until mid-September, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
But yes, this is how c'est Paris. On the other hand, if you don't mind cold and wet weather and grey skies, you should be coming to Paris by December. I think it's December 8th, because by then this beautiful lady will reopen. It's almost finished. It's almost ready to reopen.
It
So
looks like it's almost complete.
that should be very exciting. Very, very exciting.
You will have to come and queue from early morning.
Yeah, we'll probably have to be here at like 4 in the morning or something. I don't know. So that is like, I am not coming here so early. I'm like, I don't care, we're gonna come.
This is where Marie Antoinette was kept. And we also have an episode about this. If you would like to see, the link is below in the description.
To escape the barricades and temporary structures of Paris, we headed out to a small city of Agnières-sur-Seine because of a gorgeous 18th century chateau.
In January 1750, Marc René de Paulmy de Voyer d'Argenson, the name is long I know, acquired this property of Agnières.
He was marshal of the king's camps and armies. Among the other titles, appointed director general of the Arras de France. He housed the best elements of raising of the horses for the army.
This domain is known to also have belonged to the Countess of Parabère, the favorite of Philippe d'Orléans, regent of the child king Louis XV.
The chateau was built from 1750 to 1752 according to the plans of Jacques Mansart de Sagon, the architect of the king. He is the author of several parts of Versailles, including La Chapelle de Saint-Louis. In Agnières, he brilliantly transformed the existing building into a chateau.
The brilliant artists of the time, including Nicolas Pinot and Guillaume II Cousteau, participated in the interior and exterior decorations of the building, resulting in the significant and emblematic work of the 18th century.
Le Château d'Agnières is one of the very few surviving chateaux in the proximity of Paris, or what we call La Petite Couronne Parisienne, the small Parisian crown.
The building was so extravagant that it was rumored at the time to be the construction of a new residence for the king.
Still, Le Château d'Agnières is only a pleasure house. A great collector and man of taste, the Marquis de Voyer made this a sumptuous residence with a refined decor, embellished with a vast garden extending to the Seine.
In 1769, the Marquis, who was in debt, left the chateau that was already stripped of its furniture.
The building passed from one ownership to the other until it became a place of celebrations in the later 19th century under the Second Empire. It became then the Ozanam School, and after the Saint Agne Institute. Finally, it was the city of Agny-sur-Seine that bought the chateau at the end of 20th century.
Since 1992, the chateau took on several restoration campaigns, and by September 2014, restoration work on the entire monument was completed.
Today, the chateau hosts temporary exhibitions and a municipal library in the Antichambre de Madame on the first floor. There are continuous efforts to restore the missing elements of the interiors, be it a once lost piece of furniture or a reproduction of the marble fireplace in 3D print after obtaining the permission for its reproduction from the current owners of the original fireplace that was discovered at another private property in France.
The association Les Amis du Château et du Vieil Agné has been working for 40 years on the restoration, embellishment and the valorization of the chateau. It obtained its inscription in 1971 on the list of Monuments Historiques and allowed the realization of the Horse of Enlightenment statue by Casper installed in the courtyard and dedicated to the horses of Arras of Louis XV.
And finally, there is a copy of the chateau built in 1901 in Newport, Rhode Island, the United States. The Elms, owned by a coal magnate, Edward Julius Berwind, was built by architect Ohas Trombauer.
Fun fact: the two statues at the door of the American property are the originals from Château d'Agny, while the ones at the original building are the copies.
So as you just saw, Château d'Agny is pretty much empty. It's like a skeleton. From architectural perspective, it's an interesting building still because it's copied in the United States. There is a copy of it, but as a historic monument itself, it's kind of it's a bit empty because they're using it for the exhibitions now. But the positive thing is that they still continue to restore it room by room, bit by bit, even though the upstairs is going to be used now as a library, municipal library. It's kind of in the stage of like being a museum and not. So I would say that if you have an hour to spend, it's literally 15 minutes by train away from Paris. You can pass by, but I wouldn't say expect it to be like a major chateau because, as you saw, no furniture inside. It's more of like a historic lesson and a proper architectural appreciation type of visit.
That's it for today. Thank you for joining us. If you would like to see more of these videos, please don't forget to like, share and comment below. Until the next one, au revoir.